Evolution gave us instincts for a purpose. Without them, we wouldn't be complete human beings. If we didn't exert ourselves to be secure, make an effort to find food or build shelter, there would be no survival. If we didn't reproduce, the human race wouldn't continue. If there were no social instinct, if we cared nothing for one another, there would be no society. Our desires for relationships, material and emotional security, and connection are perfectly natural. They are part of being human. Yet these instincts, so necessary for our existence, often exceed their proper function. Powerfully, blindly, sometimes so subtly, we don't even realise it's happening. Instead of serving us, they begin to drive us. Our desire for love can become desperation. Our desire for security can become control. Our desire to belong can become people-pleasing. Our desire to matter can become egocentric, status, or the need to be right. When our instincts become distorted, our greatest natural assets become our greatest liabilities. Nearly every serious emotional problem can be seen as a case of misdirected instinct. When that happens, we don't just suffer internally, we begin to create suffering in our relationships as well. Whenever a human being becomes a battleground for these instincts, there can be no real peace. Every time we impose our instincts unreasonably on others, conflict follows. When we demand too much attention, protection, or love, people often pull away. When we try to control others, they resist. When our need for significance becomes more important than connection, relationships suffer. Eventually, we find ourselves in conflict, not only with other people, but within ourselves. One of the greatest difficulties is that our instincts don't like being examined. The moment we begin looking honestly at ourselves, we often become defensive. Some of us move into guilt and shame, others become self-righteous and explain why everyone else is the problem. It's usually much easier to see another person's patterns than our own. Real growth begins when we become willing to ask different questions. As we become more objective, we can begin looking at ourselves fearlessly rather than fearfully. We start seeing that awareness isn't about judging ourselves, it's about understanding ourselves. Many of us spend years believing our suffering is caused entirely by other people. Then one day we have one of those uncomfortable moments. Oh fuck, it's me. Not because we're the whole problem, but because we're part of the pattern. That moment isn't the end, it's the beginning. Every time something unconscious becomes conscious, we become a little more free, and perhaps that's what this work is really about.